Coming up on Cars and Brownies, we get Black Flag. We chase down an elantra end, see who wins this battle. And look, oh, it's another elantra end. Anyways, kicking things off here at Shannonville Motorsport Park. My very first time here. Shannonville's out of Ontario, Canada. It's pretty fun, little technical course. Out the pits, here we go in our Mk8 Gti. Tuned with a stage 1 racing line, software map, lowered on H&R lowering springs, running Bridgestone RE71 RS tires. So nonetheless, here we go, out lap, get a feel for the track. Gotta take it nice and slow, first lap out. Get the tires warmed up a bit, get the brakes warmed up. As you can see, there's going to be a little water puddles here and there, as it rained a couple hours ago. So we are in the beginner session, and coming up behind us is a yellow Camaro. Can't remember which trim it was. Not too sure if it's an RS, SS, or a ZL1, but that thing boogied. Yep, still getting a feel. A big puddle over here. And I have a draggy module. I haven't set it up, as it's my first time out at Shannonville. Just wanted to get a feel for the course. So the next video, we're going to give the Camaro a point by. As he's obviously quicker, probably has some seat time at Shannonville. And this gives me a little insight on what line to take. Obviously it's going to be different. He's rear wheel drive, I'm front wheel drive, but gives me a rough idea. So we are down the back straight here, hitting 160, 170. We're in the braking zone here. As you can see, it's a drag strip here as well. Camaro's chasing down the Jaguar XJ. I'm not too sure if that's the S or the R. Another V8 powered vehicle, supercharged V8s. Here we go. Now we can give her the sauce. Down the front straight. Some traffic up ahead. Gotta wait for a point by. Point by passing only. Got the Mini Cooper holding up traffic. Dilly-dallying out for a cruise on a Monday. Motion Monday at Shannonville. Let's go! And unfortunately, there's only 4 sectors that have a point by passing. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep going really slow. She should have pointed by at least the Jaguar there. There was enough of a stretch for a point by there, for sure. That was a point by section, by the way. Now we gotta wait for the back straight before we can get a point by. Feels like 2 entire laps, but it's one. Here we go. 1 point by. 2 point buys. Camaro's going for it. Give me the point by. We're gonna go for it. Get rid of Souse. See you later. How's a grandma out for oh, well, look at that. Who's overshot? And the Jag has overshot the break point. Here we go. We're gonna start pushing it a little more. Came in a little too deep there. Second to last corner. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Full beans. Down the front straight. Hit about 130. Can probably give it a little more out here for sure. Can give it a little more. Camaro was pulling away. Definitely has to see time at Shannonville. That guy ain't nobody here. That's an intermediate guy right there. He lying. Keeping a nice smooth tidy. He's still trying to figure out the line properly. On the last hit of the apex. Staying wide, entering. Could go a little tighter there, but the puddle's there, right? Should be going wide and coming in a bit more. Use more of the track. As you can see, Shannonville's got 5 different sections of different paving. So you got different levels of grip. Pretty interesting. Here we go. We've got Elantra in sight. GTI versus Elantra N. As we've seen from other videos, review videos, the Elantra N a little faster in a drag straight compared to the GTI, but depending on the tires, obviously, on a drag, but the car can go fast in a straight line. But let's see where the real skills come in hand when you got a bunch of turns way off the apex there, Elantra N. Here we go. Not giving it full power here, obviously. Gonna put the pressure on slightly on the Elantra N, but we're gonna give it space. We're gonna be respectful of it. Obviously, gonna be safe. It's only an outlap. Yeah. We know we're a little faster. Let's see. Our line's better. It's braking a little too much into turns. Let's see if we can get a faster exit here. There we go. Giving space. I'm being a little respectful, but now we're gonna start putting the pressure on. If we want to get the point by, we gotta put the pressure on. We're gonna put the pressure on. Way off the apex. Freaking too late. There it is. We got the point by. He knows. He knows. Come on. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's see if he can keep up. Check the mirror. Nowhere to be seen in sight. See you later. If you want a fun, affordable, cheap car around $30,000 Canadian, get a GTI over an Elantra. Sorry, I'm just a little biased. On the left, you're getting better quality. No shots fired, no puns intended. Alright, here we go. Some fun little traffic up ahead. We got a GR86 in sight. That should be the ultimate track weapon in the modern day age, no? But they know I got the sauce. Smell you later. As you can see, compared to last lap behind elantra N, we hit about 100 kilometers. That time we hit 120 little plus. Some slower traffic. It's a hot hatch showdown now. Got a nice little Lancer Sportback here. Not too sure if it's the factory one or the rally art. It's got rally art. Mud flaps. And obviously, still not in the point buy section. So gotta wait for it to get the point buy in the point buy section. Rally are dipping it in the water, giving us a little splash, right? Get the point buy. We're gonna go. Go, go, go. Got an EP3 Civic up ahead with a K20. Let's see. That should be another track weapon. Nope. It's a hot hatch showdown out here. Got a Mazda 3 giving the K28 Civic EP3 a point buy. Got the point buy as well. Let's go. And get the point buy the EP3, and we got a yellow flag up ahead. Oh boy. Elantra N, you're supposed to exit straight, keep going. Supposed to turn around. Alright, into the chicane sector here. And oh my days, what is this?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What have I done? Was it for passing right before the yellow flag? But I was slowing down when I saw the yellow flag. Alright, let's go see what we're in trouble for. First session out in 2025, and we've got a black flag. That's some trouble. That is some trouble. Alright, here we go.
We all thought you had a blue tag. Everybody's like, he's got a blue tag, he's already blue tag.
Oh. I was in the wrong session?
Take the compliment. You're probably too good for
Yeah.
for a beginner.
Yeah.
So if you want to go in intermediate next time,
Okay.
you'd probably be a lot better off.
Okay. That's the blue sticker?
Yellow sticker.
Yellow? Okay.
Like everybody's like, we bought the black flag him because he was out in the wrong session. And then we were all watching you and we were like, he's way too fast for a beginner. So yeah, just next time, so you'll be at 720.
720?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks,
Okay?
man.
Well, I appreciate that. Guess we're not so much into trouble, are we? Well, it is my first time out at Shannonville. I am a beginner at Shannonville. I've only ever been to 2 tracks last year and autocross, and my only other experience is sim racing. I mean, alright, why not? Let's go into the intermediate session, kick it up a notch. Listen to that. That's a big rumble. Alright, let's go see if we can catch up that Miata. Alright, out lap, warming up. And as you can see, we've changed up the camera settings. Switched it over to the passenger POV. Sorry for the horrific wind noise. get warmed up once again. So at this point, my camera mount decided to start growing a mind of its own. As you can see, it slowly starts to show. Oh, we've lost a little traction. I have a little sport traction, not completely off. So I don't kind of go home in one piece my first time out of Shannonville. And as you can see, here you go, the mount starts shifting. And the camera just started pointing downwards. So unfortunately, till next time, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed that.